Welcome to the Meeple Syrup Aftershow, Designers Discussing Design. We're episode 54, like 3 Ps in a podcast. I'm excited that I actually said that title correct, and we didn't have a big malfunction. But before I go any further, I do want to give a shout-out to someone that we love that's a sponsor of ours. And then the fun part is we have one of their sponsors on this episode, so it's like full circle of hugs going on.
Jason does like hugging.
Yeah, and Jason loves a hug, so we got to give this a shout-out. Tonight was the great reveal of the Snakes and Lattes, the show. And sadly, I did not get to go down because I'm here. But I just really want to encourage people to check out that show. It was hilarious being on set. I got to go and be an extra in the background for one episode and stayed up all night. And people got to check it out. It's going to be streaming online, and Green Couch Games is one of the sponsors. How did that happen, Jason?
It was pretty cool. I am really good friends with Drew Dafoe's sister and brother-in-law. They lived in my neighborhood, and played games together and went to church together. And I heard Drew got a job at Snakes and Lattes, and then he was already an actor and in film stuff. And so they connected us and said, "Hey, check out this thing." And I'm like, "What, dude? That seemed like a great opportunity to cafes are doing a really good thing for the board game space and introducing new people to games, and Drew is somebody who I know is passionate about his works and launched the show, so I just wanted to help out and saw it as a good chance to connect with them. So yeah, I'm glad to. I can't wait to see it.
It was good to be on set and see lots of copies of your games kicking around. I was like, oh,
that's nice.
Here we go.
Little product placement.
It was so disrespectful. Your games were all over the floor, and they were just playing soccer with them.
They did a lot of throwing them on the ground. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's a dexterity game, right? So
yeah.
Yeah. We need to give a shout out to our other sponsor, Toy Vault. They're running a Kickstarter right now for Recall of Cthulhu, which is a little kids game that actually isn't a kids game, but it's got really cute art for those of you who like Cthulhu, just a little cuter. So check that out on Kickstarter as well. Hey, look.
It's called Recall of Cthulhu.
Yeah, Recall of Cthulhu.
They only have 47 hours to go, but they're at 100, almost 150 backers.
Yeah.
And they need about $1,200.
That makes me think of those toys that are recalled because there's something wrong with them.
Well, yeah, maybe, but it's all right. TC, what are you doing there, buddy? Your mic's off.
Well, no, I'm just chilling. I'm just listening. I just came in a little late here.
Yeah.
Did you put on some new pants?
No, I have the same pants on, but I'm tethered, so it's hard to move and show pants.
Yeah.
There you
go.
The stripes and the plaid are nice.
They have ducks on them.
I'm just glad that he's wearing pants. That's all. This
was a toss-up.
This could have been a very different After Dark episode.
Yeah. So TC, where's our script, buddy?
Yeah, TC's going to be writing a script on the side, so everything we say that's wise was probably us freestyling.
Mm-hmm.
And then any stuff that we're embarrassed by, that TC wrote it for us. So.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm getting something. Coffee games are the best games.
I also agree with that.
I also agree. Yes.
I
have so many podcast scripts right here. We could just read off of a podcast.
We'll just read a random one. It's fine.
No, seriously, TC, why didn't you tell us about the TC experience? We didn't go there.
Man.
We got to prepare ourselves for this.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's weird that this stuff is happening. So originally the TC experience was going to happen around BGG Con time.
Yeah, it was going to come up soon. I had been getting myself mentally prepared.
Yeah, well, everybody should be. But I guess I got down there and then kind of got blindsided when everybody came in. I was like, "Hey TC, good job on this Kickstarter video you're making. Oh, guess what? Come into this room. This thing that you're doing, that's going to be back 6 months. So what you're doing right now is kind of pointless, but keep doing it."
Keep doing it. What you're doing is Great. Pointless.
You're doing your thing.
Great.
but you're doing great. Yes, you're doing great. But yeah, you could totally stop at any point because it doesn't matter. But you're doing great.
Right.
Yeah. So TC Experience got pushed back to February, which is sad for the world, but that's okay. It'll
Oh,
be
it's
even
just more
better.
time to get ready. More time for the party to get party.
Causes us some more anticipation.
We honestly probably aren't ready for
No,
this.
exactly. We're not ready. We're not ready to be that zen.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
one,
I'm
no
ready
one
for
can be
this.
totally ready. So
So tell our viewers that don't know, that live under a rock, what two games are coming out.
okay, so the TC Petty experience is a Kickstarter experience, but it's also a mental experience for the entire month, right? And during that time, we'll even have, actually, it will stretch over further because half the booth at BGGCon will be a TC Petty experience as well.
So that's
and
really
then,
when the party gets started. Like, that's the appetizer.
Yep, and Origins is kind of doing the same thing. So we'll see what happens. But the idea is on Kickstarter is going to be Don't Get Eated and Club Zen. And Don't Get Eated is a game about being cute animals, and it's about cute animals and survival. You're working together to try to beat threats as you're trying to make it away from the evil farmer and make it out into the wild. But
Gotcha.
But even though you're working collaboratively and have different teams every turn, only one person can be the fittest animal and win.
So very pro-vegetarian.
Yeah, some of them are. I mean, they're carnivores and herbivores all together, right? Omnivores, right? But anyway, but you don't want to get eated, right? That's the key of the game. So whoever has the most points is not eated. And I can get into more things, but it's cool because it's got the nice, really, like, you form squads each turn, and yeah, changing teams. I love that stuff. Club Zen, however, is a worker placement relaxation Euro game for 2 to 5 players that takes about 90 minutes to play.
I
and
heard
it's like
Kotarski did a game like that.
It's pretty
yeah,
good.
I know, Jason Kotarski.
But I think it was Jason did it first. Like, Jason had a game, and then you got the idea from a podcast that Jason
He did. He heard
to
me
do that game.
dreaming
It's
about
like
it.
Jason started working on this. Started working on this game after me, made it better, and then I just took it back and kept going with the game I had. But it's Club Zen, and the cool part about Club Zen is that you are trying to become the most relaxed resort on a working vacation. You have to get rid of emotional and work stress and all this cool stuff. But you have like a Zen garden that you're building. So by having experiences around the resort, you can get those experiences up and those multipliers for your Zen stones. But the coolest part is all the spots on the board are open. When you go someplace, it's actually beneficial for other people to go as well. You get karma for going, and you can actually increase the benefits of a spot by going with other people. So it's really
Worker party met.
What? Huh?
Worker party met. Because you're all partying together.
Yes, worker place party meant.
Like worker place party.
Party
What is it?
placement.
I feel like we need crossovers. We need Don't Get Eated at Club Zen. Like, we need those two together.
That will definitely add some emotional stress, I think.
But yeah, it has been said that Club Zen is like Rococo with all the bad things about Rococo taken out.
Wow.
There are no bad things about
So it's exactly Rococo?
It's just Rococo, but better.
Got it. And then talking about another Kickstarter, one that there's only 7 days left, we have to give a shout out. Green Couch Games, you got Avalanche at Yeti Mountain. Can you tell us a little bit about this, Jason? Obviously, you're involved with this, designed by Matt Wolf, a friend of our show.
Yeah, totally. So this is the next great little game from Green Couch Games that I'm publishing, and I found it this past January at Unpub 5, and it's a race game where you are skiing down a mountain because you're a sweet, awesome engineering student who thought it'd be a great idea to invent rocket-powered skis. So you go to the nearest mountain, which is Yeti Mountain, and it's simultaneous actions where you reveal a speed card. If you don't exceed the speed limit, then everybody just moves. If you exceed the speed limit, which is based on number of players, the fastest players crash. But you're trying to get down the mountain, and if you rocket jump, you start an avalanche chasing down you after you, and if you also wake the Yeti who's up and down trying to mess with your rocket skis. He's not happy you're messing around on your mountain. So it's a fun 15-minute game. It's 1 to 5 players. It's got a solo-ish game, and we are still about $2,500 from funding with a week to go. Adam McIver did wonderful artwork for us again, who did our last game, Best Treehouse Ever.
We love Adam. We love Adam.
He's so good. He's such
good.
a wonderful human being. So that always helps. But yeah, so that's I've been super busy with Green Couch Game stuff lately. Best Treehouse is about to deliver, and then I did a Jurassic Attack, my 2-player game with Ryan Cowler, a dinosaur fighting game that's at the printer now. And
I hope your butt gets better, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan Cowler, the designer of Jurassic Attack, is a professional wrestler, and he
broke his butt.
Yeah, he had a bad fall and broke his
Ow!
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, but he's still cooler than me because he's a professional freaking wrestler with a broken butt, you know?
It's pretty funny, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Good
yeah.
people.
This weekend, I'm doing Grand Con this weekend, and you said you're at Grand Con too, Daryl. Are you coming, son?
I would like to, but it's kind of messed up this year, so it's all right.
Touchy subject. You just rubbed it in.
No, it's all right. It's all good. We're sending Tyler down though. So
Tyler
will
Anderson, Bearded Meeple.
We'll meet up with David. And David, what are you guys doing when you're there together? I hear you guys are gonna do some bearded Taylor stuff. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see when we get there. We were thinking about doing we should be able to get a copy of Flippin' Flags from R&R Games, and
should be. I think we can make that happen.
I think we were gonna do something kind of fun, talking about the game, seeing that we live under 2 different flags. He's from Canada, I'm from the United States, so that would be kind of a cool game to cover, and something that would appeal to both of our audiences. So we're gonna do that at least. I'm not sure what else we're gonna do, and then I don't know. Maybe we might get Daryl in on something. We'll promote some maple syrup stuff or whatever. I'm just like whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Good. I like you guys making that link up because Tyler's going down in my stead. Not in my stead. He was going anyway, but he now has to represent me as well. Jason, people on the feed are wanting to know who was in the Yeti costume.
Ooh, spoiler.
It was a Yeti. I mean,
a Yeti in a Yeti outfit?
That's like super meta.
That's meta.
The Yeti was in the Yeti. It was.
Oh, because he wanted to remain anonymous. That's
layers.
Well,
I told him that was the deal. I'm like, there will be no money. I will never reveal your true identity. I don't want you taking any credit for your wonderful acting skills.
Just leave it at it's the Flint Yeti.
But I tell you what, you can meet him at my Green Couch booth at Grand Con. He won't be wearing his Yeti costume, but you can come say hi.
The Yeti should be at Essen. Like, the Yeti's probably, like, from Essen, right? Like, the Yeti was born there.
He's a German Yeti. He moved here as a small boy when his parents came here.
Small Yeti. What do you
Okay, now
Yeti?
this truly does sound like a TV script.
I feel like a Yeti-ling or something like that.
A Yeti-ling. Oh, that's good.
Yeti-ling, yeah. This is definitely TV scripted.
It was a power.
This is all by me. I hope you guys are excited.
I didn't see all this Yeti talk coming, but
Yeah.
I'm excited to play Ski Free again.
Yeah, it's good. I hope everyone gets excited to play Ski Free in the next Ski Free the card game, which is also AKA Avalanche Yeti Mountain. Yep. So we can fund that sucker.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've never played Ski Free, and I feel a little bit dirty.
Neither you nor Matt then.
Yeah.
I played that at Unpub, and he was like, "So this is the game. You're on these really fast skis, and there's going to be a Yeti chasing you, and also trees and avalanches." And I was like, "Ski Free." And he was like, "I've never played that." And I was like, "This is Ski Free."
And I'm going to continue not playing it because then if I ever got screwed, it would be deniable.
Yeah.
Possibility.
Yeah. But I hear there's an app for the iPhone that is a very similar game to Ski Free, but I don't know what it's called. Ski Fast, Ski for Money.
Ski for it.
Endless skier.
Expensive.
Whatever.
I'm looking up your Kickstarter right now because I want to see where you
Oh,
are.
hey, you know what? You know what else is just around the corner? I mean, yeah, there's Grand Con, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but there's also that big thing happening in Germany
Where the
coming.
Yetis from?
That's
Where the Yetis from?
Essen. So what's on everybody's Essen list? I know I don't want to spoil Daryl and Straw's little nerd syrup thing going on.
I don't know if we're doing it.
We may or not. We have to like do it like after this show.
Yeah,
basically.
we had plans. We had
Yeah.
plans.
Yeah, but I did pre-order some stuff.
Oh yeah, like what?
I don't know if I should say.
Why?
Not.
Okay,
Are they for other people?
I pre-ordered Burano.
Ooh, I want to play that.
I pre-ordered Black and White Sheep. I wanted to pre-order Ponzi Scheme, but I am looking for a place to do that. And then I pre-ordered, there's one more. That Frightening Animals one. Animals Frightening in the Night or something.
I really want to pre-order the box version of Mombasa.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. I haven't seen where to pre-order that one either.
But it's a little expensive on the shipping.
Yeah, these were all really reasonable, and they're going to ship in October. So.
Right.
I really want to try this mule game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if it'll be good.
I haven't found anywhere to pre-order that either. So I don't know.
No. There's a Essen game in the background of you, TC.
Yeah, but see, okay, so I was just reading up on this because you guys mentioned it, and I was like, oh, well, I'll look at this thing while we're in between podcasts, right?
Yeah.
And
Am I wrong?
apparently someone came on and was like, yeah, from Eagle Griffin. Because I don't get this information.
No,
Why should I get this information?
Obviously not.
So Xenon Profiteer is going to be at Essen?
No, see, that's the problem. Apparently, it will not be at Essen. Yes. So, I don't know. Maybe they'll have a preview copy there so people can play it, but at the same time, it's not there.
My goal is to get a photo with it.
The only solution is that, TC, now you have to go to Essen now. I feel like that's the only
solution.
With a copy, I really want to go to Essen.
With that copy behind you, you have to go to Essen.
So it's annoying because I really wanted to go to Essen this year. Everybody else is going.
Not
and
everybody.
It's annoying because I was supposed to meet up with Heiko Gunther and all this other stuff. He's been sending me emails and he's disappointed in me. Very disappointed.
I am as well, TC.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Really disappointed.
TC, we could have hung out.
I know, everybody could have hung out. It's going to be great.
What are people going to say now without a script at Essen?
I'm going to be a silent mime.
See, okay,
Daryl, do your trapped in a box. Ready? Trapped in a box.
You're trapped in a game box.
Yes, trapped in a game
box. It's Onirum. You're trapped in Onirum.
There you go.
Open the flaps. Open all the flaps.
You know what? Honestly, I said I would hang out with you guys at Essen, but probably not. I'd probably be hanging out with all the cool people in Germany.
Like your buddy Bruno. You're one of your Bruno buddies.
Yeah, Bruno, and I'm fooling around. I'm gonna hang out with all the French people.
You're gonna be in back rooms with the French people in Germany. That sounds great, dude.
Oh man, what a dream! That would be living the dream.
It'd be fun. It's a good time. Good times had by all. Anything else that anybody's looking forward to from Essen? I know there's some other stuff that's coming out.
Yeah,
Any games here and there.
Myself, Burano is another one. I'm actually waiting to hear back from them about getting a copy shipped here. I have a prototype of Lignum from Muckspiel, which is like a pretty heavy worker placement game that takes place in the logging industry. So the final copy is still at the printers, so checking that out. Daryl, on Saturday, you'll get a chance to play in Jason 2, Doc Sue from White Goblin.
Alex Caverns, yeah.
Yeah, from White Goblin Games. I'll have that with me.
Yeah, I want to play that.
And then there's a couple other ones. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Ones that Oath of the Brotherhood is one that I'm kind of checking out, and Celestia, that remake of Cloud 9.
Oh, okay, neat.
That's pretty cool. And then there's another one, just a small card game called Royal Goods that is only going to be printed there. And fortunately for me, I have a mule who will ship one over to me, and that would be Andy Steiger, the guy who
Oh,
made
you found
Targi.
someone.
He's gonna, yeah, Andy Steiger's gonna send me one over. The guy who made Targi.
Oh, Targi.
Yeah,
Andy's good
Nice.
people.
yeah, he's real good.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the Burano thing right here. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
And
they're
I went
wrapping up production on that one.
I
right
went to
now.
Burano. I went to Burano when I met Leo Colvini. I went and visited the Geo Chicks.
Goes the name drop.
Yeah, I went to the Geo Chick studio in Venice, and then I went and visited Burano Island. On his recommendation, he said, "Go to the islands. That's where the action's at."
Look at those cubes. And then there's cardboard on cubes. You're stacking cubes, and you're pushing them around, and then you're putting cardboard on those cubes, and then other cubes on that cardboard, and then more cardboard on top of that.
It's like a moving rampage.
It's like Rampage setup.
Yeah.
It's the setup portion of Rampage. That's the game.
That was the pitch. That was the designer's pitch. What if I made setting up Rampage?
Why
a
play
game?
Rampage when you can just set it up?
Best pitch ever.
Well, I mean, there's those whole, first
You'll
player.
save yourself an hour. I mean,
And then the sequel will be clean it up.
Yeah. I actually love games that clean themselves up, though. That's a good thing. That's smart design.
No, I like that. Democker does that.
Yeah.
I just played Democker recently. I like that
Scott.
game.
still have not played that.
Oh, it's good.
It's fun. It's
It's a
fun.
good game, yeah.
I lost in the end though. So
That's all right.
I was disappointed.
I'm disappointed in you.
I know,
You
it's
won
rare for me to
because
lose
you
the
played
first
it,
time.
though.
Yeah.
Probably only lost by like 130 points, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, which is not much,
Yeah,
really.
it's something. It's just tiny.
Oh, man. Anyway, it is getting late here in
I gotta go to
Canada. And we need to get this all sorted. So just one second. Let me call the screen of Doom up. Daryl, you want to walk us out?
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I just want to say thanks to everyone for sticking around and hanging out and chatting during the after show. I want to give a plug for next week that we have both Gavin Brown and Nick Little on. If you got some questions for them, feel free to shoot us your questions ahead of the show or watch live on YouTube, and we can go from there. So, and much love,
coffee games.
much love for coffee games. All the coffee games, all the rushing and javaing you can do.
What are you holding in your hand, Daryl?
Oh, I was holding a deck of cards.
Oh.
I sometimes shuffle.
Did you pick that up from JR? Because JR does that too.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna stop doing that.
And on
I
that
love you, JR.
on that note, here we go. If you need to reach us, you can hit us off on Twitter at MeepleSyrup. Go to our blog, www.meeplesyrupshow.com. Email us, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Oh, and you know what? We're going to have to add our wonderful new
iTunes
thing up here sometime when I figure out how to do that. All right, cool. We'll see you guys later. Have a great week. Bye.
Love you, JR.